Today we discussed about the types of beams and loads. What is meant by beam? Beam is a horizontal member to carrying a load. Is called as beam. Column is a vertical member to carry load is called as column. Now we discussed about the types of beam. So beams are classified into five types. One is for cantilever beam, and second one is simply supported beam, and third one is overhanging beam, and fourth one is fixed beam, and fifth one is continuous beam. And first one is cantilever beam. What is meant by cantilever beam? A beam, one end of the beam is fixed and another end is free, is called as cantilever beam. In a cantilever beam, the load acting at the free end, the maximum bending moment at the free end, and the bending moment is zero at the fixed end. And the simply supported beam, the both the end having the in this beam, the both the end having the supports, so that is called as a simply supported beam. And overhanging beam, the one end of the beam having a support and the another end of the beam is not having a support, it's overhang in between the beam, that is called as overhanging beam. And fixed beam, fixed beam means both the end of the beam is fixed, is arrest, that is called as fixed beam. So continuous beam, the continuous beam, a beam having more than 3 or 4 support, so the type of beam is called as continuous beam. So these are the different types of beams. And load, what are the different types of load acting in the beam? So now the loads are, one is for point load, and the point load is other form is concentrated load. So the load acting at a particular point is called as point load. And uniformly distributed load, that is called as UD load. The load acting from initial to and final end, the throughout the beam, it's having the load distribution is uniform, so that is called as uniformly distributed load. And uniformly varying load, so one end of the beam the load is minimum, other end is the load is maximum, so this is called as uniformly varying load. So today these are the topic discussed, these are the beams and the different types of loads.